Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 514, where we have 50 moves to bring down 2 ingredients, which will get us our 20,000 points. We do have some helpers on the board, right in here, but of course we have things to distract us, like all of this frosting and the licorice cages, and especially this licorice cage surrounding this ticking time bomb, which effectively cuts our moves in half if we can't eradicate it from the board. Now we have very few moves we can make, so while I'm making those, let's talk about the moves I'd like to make. I'd like to make any moves that hit the frosting, especially in this area where I can try to make a striped candy that can cut through the licorice on the ticking time bomb. And the reason is, well, that was just no fair. We often get shuffle-ups on this board in the very beginning when there's not much open. And with the licorice gone, this usually gets put into the general population. I've never seen it not move from its spot after it's been freed. So that's a little unique. At least, though, we have this open, and if we can access that, it'll allow us to take out the ticking time bomb before too long. I'd prefer not shifting this over all the way to the edge, but it may be the only move I end up with. Guess what? I think it's the only move I have. All right, well, we'll do it that way. I'll just keep punching through this frosting. Of course, the more frosting we hit and completely rid the board of, the more space there is for candy. Here we go. That's what usually happens on this level. The more space we have for candy, the more space we have to make matches and specials. This is unfortunate that for me, my candies are completely across the board from each other. It means I have a little extra work to do. It would have been much nicer for me had they appeared in the same area so I could focus just on one particular spot. I would love to make a color bomb. Don't you think a color bomb would be perfect right there? Especially if we can pair it up with a special. Okay, so to compensate for this, I now have a special I can use to kind of punch through the rest of this frosting. And now that we have an opening here, we can just expand this. Oh, look at this. We really have to watch for specials now that we've got the board opened, and we're much more likely to get these now that we have some space to work. I'd like to make some other moves before I make this as prep work, but I'm afraid if I do, that opportunity will be gone. All right. Almost there on this side. I probably could have played that better and tried to get that blue down, but let's do this. Here we go. So that's how I beat level 514. If after watching... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't completely take care of this. Well, let me tell you that if after watching my strategies and how I've been able to beat it, assuming I'll be able to beat it, and if you're still struggling after that, put something in the comment section about what's hanging you up, and I'll see what I can do to help you find a strategy that works for you. If you want to see more videos, you can always subscribe. If you have other questions that don't relate to this topic, still put that in the comment section. I'm pretty good about checking for information, and you can always go on to the Candy Crush chat site and ask around for me there. A lot of people know how to access me, and I can try to help you. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Let's get this set up, and let's just have a whole big detonation celebration and finally take care of this silly thing. Hey, I said we're detonating. There we go. All right, so that's how I beat this level. Thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate your viewership, and let me know if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see.